Hello, everybody. Here we are again, a wonderful Friday. And Leslie, of course, is with me. We really enjoy doing this together, and we're really happy that you are here and ready for us to go deep into the energies of the month, the energies of this next week. And I don't know about you, but I've been having some real ups and downs energy. So I think we're going through a lot right now. And so just be very, um, take care of yourself because if you need time out, you need time out and uh, take care of that. So I think that this we're going to be looking at our theme, which is emotional honesty, opening to harmony. And so it's kind of like we have to find out what the emotional honesty is. What is it that I'm really feeling, and where is this coming from, and that kind of thing. And then we have to say, okay, I can be with this, not push it away, but be with this and use my tools. And then it will bring it around into harmony. So that's a really important part. So, Leslie, what are you feeling about the energy for the month?
I feel like it's has really asked us to be really real about our feelings, and really investigate and look at them and find out, okay, where am I really coming from? And in some of that, we have been discovering things that, oh, I didn't realize I was still holding that, or oh, I didn't realize that was part of this kind of apprehension or whatever you're going through. So, uh, yeah, opening to harmony is the other part of it.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
willing to let um, things play out in front of you. Maybe not jumping on it right when you're, you know, uh, uh, introduced to it. And so, yeah, I think the allowing that harmony to come and watching for it, because it's there, it comes. So
yeah. I think it's really important. So, if you would in the chat, let us know if you have been able to stay with the honesty about what you're feeling and deal with that so that you can go into your day feeling like you're up to it. I know I had to take some time out this morning just because I knew I was not ready for the day. Now I have the luxury to do that. If I had a job, that would be a little more challenging. But I hope that you are paying attention to that because that is so important. So let's move on to the luminary for the month of July. And next week, we will be right at the end of July. So we'll be going into the month of August. But we have one huge piece here left for July. So we want to be sure that we're using our tools that are being brought to us during July. And the one is the luminary's crown, and I'm going to put it up here so you can see it. Yeah, there we go. So crown, just take a minute and breathe into crown. Just feel what you feel from there. And just remember that crown means that we are in our time of awakening, awakening, and it's really important for us to acknowledge that. Um, it's one part of the information is, will you gratefully accept the crown? Its halo signifies your inner awakening. Its brilliance declares the oneness of all. Step forward, accept the divine intention to create in and through the world come of age. Now, that's a biggie for us. Step forward. How do you step forward? You just be you, be your best self, come from your inner knowing. and accept the divine intention to create in and through a world come of age. So if we accept that intention, we will know what it is that we need to do. And the numbers are 4 and 8 for those of you who are follow that. So Leslie, tell me what strikes you about Crown today.
Well, the part that talks about us taking our place with our unique talents and abilities, which end up serving the whole. And another part that stood out was, look to see how this applies to you. Surrender your reluctance to a greater good. And I sometimes have felt and known, that there's a reluctance to kind of put yourself out there or say something to somebody that, might be helpful, but you're not sure, and, that kind of stuff. And it's like, take a chance, take it, because people are going through, I feel like, and I realize that as I talk to people, that they're going through similar stuff and trying to be courageous themselves in speaking their truth and honesty, and for us to be a vehicle of doing that ourselves encourages other people to do it too. I had a wonderful conversation this last week with 2 lovely women that I've known, but haven't seen for a long time. And gosh, it was we just went right to that place of openness and honesty, and all of us came away richer for it.
Isn't that great that it seems like it's many people are kind of going into that now. So I'm really, really happy to see that. I've always been one who didn't like to just be at the surface. So to be able to go deeper with people is really nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to get us back here. There we go. Okay. So the color card is the strength in indigo. Yeah, that's so beautiful. And what I picked out there was indigo works as a companion in your healing. I think you maybe wrote this too last time, and I love it. Indigo works as a companion in your healing. It amps up your inner knowing and wraps itself around your highly intuitive self.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's really important to remember, is that it works along with the other colors and the other energies that you're a part of. So it doesn't push everything else away. Instead, it amps it up. It gives more body to it in terms of how we can feel this healing power and feel like we can go into something that's our knowingness that's really deeper than we might have felt before. So what would you like to add to that, Leslie?
Well, when I was looking at this, I really got, and it's not in the, written anywhere, but was to feel into your intuitive expansion.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happening right now, is that it's a strength. It's, tapping into that ancient wisdom. And if we feel into it, begin to trust yourself and act on it. It's like, oh, I'm going to call this person, or I'm going to talk to somebody, or, I'm just going to maybe pray or put my intentions out there for somebody, and then it's like, just do it, and begin to follow it more and more. And the more you practice it, you realize, gosh, it's expanding. So,
what I noticed too was when I was in training to be I can't remember the name right now, but that do the healing and that kind of thing. I was so naive, kind of. I just was out there doing my thing, whether I knew what I was doing or not. And, eventually I realized, you really need to keep your inner self present. So, but in some ways it was really refreshing, because I didn't stop to say, what am I doing or any of that thing. I just followed my heart and I followed my intuition. And it really worked out well. But, then we get back into another phase of our life and we go, oh, wait a minute, I think I'm holding back a little bit. So I think this is the time that we really are here to not hold back, but we are here to be really cognizant of the power of these energies, so that what we're working with, we are really aware that we need to be in partnership with the colors and with the oracle decks and with our guidance, and especially with our inner knowing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so our let's see, our color card is lime green. Oh wait, no, we're going to this week.
This
And,
week.
yeah, and it's crystalline. So crystalline is our luminary for this week, and it's the numbers 4, 8, and 16. And the message from crystalline that I picked out is: bring my brilliance into your home, your work, your relationships, and your quiet time. I am only a thought away. Where there is hurt, shower my crystalline dust. Where there is anger, surround it with crystalline light. Where there is damage to the soul, pack it with crystalline gel. I can't tell you how many times I've used crystalline gel. It's a great healing. And it's virtual. It's not something that's here in form. And it says, I am for healing, for understanding, for hope, and for remembering home in your heart. So what I would like us to do is take a minute and think of a situation or a person that could really use this crystalline vibration, this brilliance, and just feel into it. You can, if you want, just say, crystalline, come and help this situation, surround it, and allow it to be healed. Or you could decide what you wanted to suggest, and you could bring in the crystalline dust. I remember a time when I was in the training, and I was sleeping in the same room with someone else, and um, I was in that sleep mode, so I was under kind of, but apparently I was snoring, and I could feel all this beautiful crystalline dust coming down around me, and apparently I went to sleep and it was all good. So it's really interesting how when we open up to these things, that these beautiful luminaries and the tools that we have and stuff will just come to us so nicely. So what else do you feel about crystalline this morning, Leslie?
Well, I was getting about how the crystalline light shines, and I just want to read a little portion of your reflection part here. Embrace this refracted light of home. Shine the crystalline light into every cell of the body and expand it out through the heart. Project this brilliance through the crystalline grid of communication that connects to all. Like a persistently glowing star, you may now shine the way for those who would choose to remember. And it talks about the light awakening all. So it awakens us as we are embodying it and in it, but it also shines out and connects. You can see all these little connection lines in there, how the light just, goes out, and makes all these beautiful connections. And I'm really struck by, as we take that in to connect with others in that same way, that uplifts and shines the light of home. And I think a lot of people, I think a lot of us, that sense of home, being in your true self, is really important right now. Not that it isn't ever, but it's like it's comforting and it's beautiful. And as we fan that, that light can come forth even more.
And you know, I think it is like stepping into an energy that feels so good that you do feel like you're home.
Mhm.
And that's, you know, that's our the gift to us is to be able to do that. And the crystalline energy is going to help us feel like we're home, even when we're in the midst of just terrible stuff going on around the world, you know. But if we can stay at home in ourselves and we can vibrate that out to the world, that is, if enough people do that, that takes over and it moves into the whole collective and it can change what's happening.
Yes.
So one of the things that I like to suggest that people do is just imagine this picture of the card and just have it be a ball of energy and see yourself right in the middle of that. And this energy is just moving from your heart out through your body and your energy field. And just feel that for a moment. What does it feel like to be the crystalline energy and the other colors that are in this luminary? And just breathe into that, bring that in, and then breathe it out. And it goes out into your body, out into your energy field, and then moves beyond that out to any who are open to it.
Mhm.
How wonderful that feels. So, the other part of this, I'm going to take this one down. And the other part of this is the color card. And it is the strength in lime green. Now, lime green goes perfectly along with crystalline. Lime green is a one of the newer colors that we've been aware of. And not that it hasn't been around, but we just are more aware of what its meaning is. And it says powerful, heart centered. And it's so, you are so powerful in this that you have to make sure when you're working with lime green that you are very connected to your inner self so that what you're bringing forward is really something special. So what would you say about that, Leslie?
Um, well, the colors in lime green, of course, are green and yellow, which are about empowerment and clarity, which I love together. Um, and then if we look at the magenta in it, the lime green and the magenta then brings that together with the empowerment of or with compassion of magenta. And it allows us to transmute, it says, and heal the energy that has taught us so much. Now we can open to a new way of living. So as you use that lime green clarity and empowerment, realize what you're doing is you're empowering that in yourself, but you're empowering this energy to be expressed through you.
And both of these energies are so compatible.
Mhm.
They are both a way for us to be here as our standing in our soul selves, and the power of standing in our soul selves with these energies. Wow, anything is possible. So um so tell us, we have someone here called Play Love Remember. Would you give us your name in the
I
chat?
just wrote that to them.
Oh, did you? Okay, good. Oh, I did that there. Yeah. Uh, we're happy to have you here. It's always fun to greet new people, and then all of you who are here. And I see Marianne is back, And all of you who are here, this is just wonderful to have you here. And we've created what is such a wonderful energy in the group that just happiness when I come with you all. So, okay, so let's see. One of the things I want to say about Lime Green is it's a powerhouse of possibilities. It must come from the soul in order to bless and expand humanity. Each of us has access to this presence. We can feel it in our body and our energy field as we partner with this power consciously, mindfully, and soulfully. We can expand our impact in a way that transforms hearts. I want to say that one more time because that we kind of go along with certain things and don't always realize the power of it. But we can expand our impact in a way that transforms hearts, including our own. That's really the time that we're in. So that's what we have going on this week, and we still have the other ones that for the theme this month. We're still working with the emotional honesty and opening to harmony, and so we're working with Crowned and Indigo together, which is so wonderful because it's that kind of like all four of these are such amazing energies, and here we have Crown and Indigo working with us because it's here for the month. And we have Crystalline and Lime Green working with us this week. So, my friends, this is a powerful, powerful time. So, I am going to turn down my hearing aids because they're too loud. Okay, there. I'm new to hearing aids, so I'm still figuring out how to work with them. But yay that we have them available. Okay, announcements. Of course, we want to invite all of you who are ready or feel that this would be something good in your life. And if you're not part of our Vortal community, we invite you to be part of that. It's just $7 a month. You can give it a try and see if it works for you. And you can find the way to sign up at transformationaltools.com/Vortal, VORTAL. And I just wanted to tell you that we had the first part of the course that's called Long-Lasting Healing, which is one of the themes for Transformational Tools. It was amazing. We had 8 people. Leslie couldn't be there, but it was just fantastic. And people are really taking seriously this possibility in their lives. I can feel it. I could sense what was happening to them. And it's so we're going to have the second part of that. This time around, I did it just for the Vortal folks. I'm thinking that I would like to spread it out and do it again at another time for everybody, whether they're part of the Vortal or not. So anyway, I just want you to know that when you're part of the Vortal, you get lots of different opportunities to try out different kinds of healing modalities. Anything you want to say about the Vortal, Leslie?
I think you cover it. I mean, there's something for everybody in there. There's lots of different offerings. So check it out. I mean,
Yes.
You can always, try it out. And then if it's not your cup of tea, then you can, I just come to this.
Well, so now we're going to go into individual ratings for you, and we've got quite a few people here. So we keep them fairly short, but hopefully what we offer you is something you can take with you during the week. So for those of you who have the luminaries and the color cards, just pick out your colors and your cards if you can while we're here, and then put them somewhere where you see them all week, so you really focus on them.
Mm-hmm. That really helps to add to our week.
Yes. And
Yeah.
we have a lot of energy going on this week, so this makes it even stronger. It'll be interesting to see how much the cards that come up today
Mhm.
go with this set of 4 cards
Yeah.
we're already working with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who do we
So
have?
we have Winter Ray,
Hi,
and
Renee.
you can do the luminary, and I will do the color card.
All right, let's see what is for Renee. Oh, this is one that goes really well with the others. This is called Unfolding. I think Winteray may have gotten this one before. Winteray, this is about you recognizing how much amazing uh, possibilities that you have within your center, where you really connect into your soul, and remember that all you have to do is be willing, and it will start unfolding, and you will begin to go, oh, I could do that, or well, maybe this is the time for something I've been thinking about for a long time. Just be open to that.
Yes. It's the vibration of the number 6 and
Yes. Oh,
12.
thank you. Yes.
Yes. And yeah, be open. Open is one small step at a time, is what it says.
Yeah.
And that's encouraging when you're kind of sticking your toe in the water.
Oh.
So, yeah. And your color card is Lesson in Turquoise.
Okay.
Say yes to the meaning of your life. All right. It's not a traditional chakra, but it is between. Turquoise can be right here in your thymus area. And sometimes we have shared this before about tapping that area. And that kind of awakens the immune system in your life. And it also says, to me, it's like an affirmation. Yes, yes to life. Yes, I'm here. I'm present. And that's what I'm feeling right now. As you unfold, you might bring in that turquoise color and tap if you like. But it says yes to life, whatever life is bringing you next. And this also is bringing in human and divine aspects of life, because you've got this taps right into that with the red orange as well, being the complementary color.
I just noticed that you and I both wore red today. You have a lot of colors beside red, but I was just drawn to that today.
Yeah, actually, this is pink, but it
Oh,
looks
is it?
more reddish. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a rosy dark pink.
Ah, okay. So more like a magenta, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the other thing that I want to say about this
Turquoise.
turquoise is that there have been times in my life I'm going, why did I get this card? I've already said yes to what I'm doing, and what more can I do? And what I realize is that there are stages in what you have been drawn to as your life purpose. So it's again unfolding more of your life purpose. It's not saying that you haven't done anything, because you have, but this is just the next step.
Yes, yes. Okay, we have John next. Welcome, John. Good to see you here. And so, John, your card this week is Attunement, and it's the numbers 3, 6, and 144. This actually is a wonderfully empowering card. And it says, step into the matrix of transmutation. With gratitude for both the harmony and disharmony of life, allow what's finished to dissolve. Embrace what is and celebrate the realignment and reconfiguration of your core. And to me, this just says you are ready to move forward. Uh, and there's an important part here. It's asking us to, and asking you, especially this week, to look at the harmonies and disharmonies. There's, the harmonies, how things move smoothly and go well and all that kind of stuff. But there's also the disharmonies of, when you might think, that's really kind of going to hold me up here, or that wasn't what I expected, that kind of thing. But those things are equally as helpful in most cases, to help us learn things that we maybe have not looked at or are forgetting. And when they come up, to just go, oh, isn't that interesting? To think of it in a new way, to think of like, I wonder what the lesson is in this for me, or I wonder what that's about, and it starts us in our exploration of that.
Oh, that's so beautiful, Leslie.
Yeah. And so that's part of reconfiguring our core.
Yeah, it is.
Shifting that from what we have thought before.
So look at this. Lime green is the lesson in lime green, and lime green and magenta, which is in the luminary, are the ones that come together and create another wonderful, and it's not a new color, but a wonderful synergy between them. The thing about getting the lesson, John, this is saying to you that you are a powerful being in form. And I don't think that you have had enough reinforcement during your life about how powerful you are from your inner self, being your who you are as a soul here in form. And that right now it's saying pay attention, because if you don't stay in alignment, what happens is you're still powerful, but it's powerful in a way that may cause others to not be able to feel their own energy. So this is a real interesting opportunity here to really recognize how powerful you are and choose to use that power in a way that you may have not been used to in the past, and to train yourself to know when you are starting to move into that area of it being powerful, but that it's not in alignment. And that's for all of us. This is a huge time of very powerful energies. And it's real important that we pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And Will is next.
All right.
And you're the luminary.
Well, celebration. Woohoo. So I just want to feel into this. Look at the green in there, Will, and the yellow and the red. And just think about how much there is to celebrate right now, how much there is possibility in where we are right now. And that doesn't mean that everything is fine out here in the world, or maybe even in our lives, but it means that we can focus on what is really happening, and it's amazing to us, and it's opening our hearts. So that's what I get from celebration. Oh, and the number, what's the number, Leslie?
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah. And your color card is Strength in Black.
Woohoo!
Focused, transforming, and full of potential. Boy, does that go with celebration.
I guess.
Especially she was talking about celebrate and possibilities. And I got focus on the amazing, because you will be in that transforming and full of potential energy. And when you're celebrating, you can be in that focused and transforming potential. And that's where I see you being this week. That's what the colors are offering for you. And yeah, it feels very exciting and very full of inquiry, and exploration.
And it's expanding. It's
Yeah.
expanding, it's I don't know if I've felt black like that before. It's almost like I can just feel it moving, getting bigger, more not intense, but more present. And black is just coming around you, Will, and saying, pick and choose what you want to be or use, because it's all here. Woo!
I love that. Pick and choose.
Pick and choose.
All right, Sandra is next. Sandra. What wants to come up for Sandra? Ooh, this one just jumped right out. It is Neo Matrix. Neo Matrix.
Yes.
And that is about the new Matrix.
Yeah.
Find my page here. 26.
Numbers.
Number 6, 12, and 48.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's saying that you are in the process of transforming. This new transformation is reconfiguring your energy and causing lots of both physical, cellular, and energetic transformation. So I'm getting take care of your body this week as you move through this matrix of transformation. Know that your mind and body will need comfort as you move through it. And that's just a loving self-care to do during this time for you. But it's saying that, the earth and everything, we're part of that transformation. You're part of this transformation. And at times we need that lifting up and fluffing up of our unique matrix. And so it's really a big self-care week for you. And you may be releasing toxins, drink lots of water, drink lots of, electrolytes, things like that. Just body care, mental care, emotional care is up for you. And know that this is part of your transformation. You are moving in that direction in a big way.
And look at this.
White.
The strength in white. So, wow, is this ever powerful? Because not only are you finding this new matrix in you, but you're also being supported by the strength in white. And white can be seen as all the possibilities in light, that we're bringing things into form in that way, or you're just feeling them as part of the universe. And it is the balance between white and black, which is really what we're working towards, so that we can have that sense of really being in harmony. And because I really feel like we're going into the fifth dimension, which is harmony, all of these ways that we're being shown to create that harmony inside of ourselves is preparing us for this energy that's coming up next, that is harmony. Anything else you want to add?
Well, that place is unconditionally loving. It really brings in so much love and care and support for you during this week. Um,
Really, really powerful. I can really
mhm.
feel this for some of
Yeah,
them.
me
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
Me too.
All right.
All right, Grace is next.
Hey, Grace.
Mhm.
Well, Grace, what we got coming for you is the Core Crucible, which I was using Core Crucible earlier today because of things that were coming up through me. And it is a great, I always like to put it below my feet so that anything that I'm releasing just goes right down into Core Crucible, and the energy is transformed, so then it comes back in and it has a whole new usable energy for me. So this is what I would suggest. Oh, by the way, that's the number 9, Grace. So what I would suggest is that you really take this particular luminary, which I know that you have the luminaries, uh, and use it, stand on it, uh, visualize it around you. And I'm also the turquoise is standing out. So wrap some turquoise around you while you're standing on it. That for some reason that is really important.
Yes, it is.
Oh wow. Okay.
Strength in turquoise. Yep, self-responsible, full of integrity, and purposeful. And I'm getting purposeful, and self-responsibility is, take care of yourself, move through this with grace and ease.
With grace, yes.
Yes. And you know that this is a purposeful week of transformation. And the strength there is such a great companion to you to use during the week if things get, like, and you're just going, okay, turquoise, come on in. I'm ready for you to come and remind me of my purpose here and what I'm doing and how blessed I am to be able to do that.
Yes. And what I'm getting, Grace, is dance in the turquoise.
Mm, cool.
Yeah.
Dance in it.
Yes.
Okay. So Marianne is next.
Hey, Marianne. Okay.
Marianne, good to see you. Mm, okay. All right, Marianne, your luminary is called expanding, and it's the vibrations of the number 6, 12, and 24. And I just love the little bubbles in these. They're so great. But you can see there's purple in the outer rings, and then all these little beautiful spheres around the edge. Um, this says to expand your thinking and evolve your vision, embrace your uniqueness, and join the universal orchestration of all that is. Again, inviting us to really join in and bring our uniqueness to the table. Um, this talks about playing in the universe. No, play. Um, join forces with other people, and that's kind of what I see in this card is, these connections being made with others and others' energies that are on the same path. We are moving toward, expansion, and it it says, "Am I comfortable with expansion?" Hmm. This will be a good place to kind of take a look and see, am I comfortable? Is there some area where I'm not quite comfortable? this, if there is, this card will bring that. You look at it, you meditate with it, you take it in your energy. It can help you to go, yes, I am comfortable with it and I'm ready for it. Let's go. And you'll notice the beautiful turquoise colors in there again. So they will be also helping you, all the colors in this card.
All right, so here's what we have is the strength in blue. And what I'm getting, Marianne, is that you have a lot of things that it says in the luminary, evolve your vision. So you have a lot of things that you have envisioned, and don't be afraid to let that begin to evolve in whatever way is best. And blue is, in the throat, but it's not just your voice, it's all the ways that you create. So blue is going to help you evolve through the visions that you've had. And if you don't know what those are, just sit with it and say, okay, because sometimes our visions are in our heart or deep inside of us, and we don't quite have it coming to the surface where we're aware of it. So go ahead and let yourself be aware of that. Don't be afraid of it. You're ready, or this would not have come up. And you have blue helping you with the creative part of it.
Hi, Mia. I see your note. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm checking names over here. Looking for the one that's, let's see. Yeah.
April's in there.
Yeah, I'm looking for Play, Love, Remember, and I can't find where the name was, and I forgot it. So okay. I can't remember.
Let's see here. Her guides call her Play.
Yeah, there's one before that where there's actually, we can color Play if you want. There's a name associated with that.
Put it in there again for us. Robin. There it is.
Robin. Thank you, Robin. Yeah. All right, so Robin is next.
All right, and I'm doing luminary, right?
Yes.
Gotta get a little bit out here, feeling things, and then I forget what I'm doing.
Yes.
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, it's just so important. It comes up a lot, and it keeps reminding us. It's called Simply Self, and the number is 6. And Simply Self is just telling us that if we will simplify, it says simplify, simplify, simplify. It's repeated 3 times because we got to hear this. And then it says, make room for clarity of thinking and feeling, which allows pearls of wisdom. Do you see the pearls there? The pink pearls? It allows pearls of wisdom to emerge from deep within. So notice that you have these pearls of wisdom in your soul self, and you may feel it coming up through your heart. And what you want to do is be open to that by simplifying. If there's anything in your life that feels too complicated, if you've got too much stuff in your space, if you have too many things on your calendar, then you might miss these wonderful pearls of wisdom that want to bubble up into you. Be spacious. Give yourself space by letting go of some of the things that may clog up that space.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that card. And what a wonderful companion to it.
Oh, yes, the clarity right there. It is.
Yes, there's the yellow as it is in the card, and it says, and as you do tap into that wisdom deep within, claim your empowerment. And it's like claiming that true self, claiming that self that is not only, in expressed through your solar plexus, but that's like outgoing and incoming from the outside. So it's like affirmation of who you are. So it's just claim that for yourself as you um, make room for that clarity. And this is the card of clarity. Okay. So you're bringing in a lot of that this week. And wow, that's just a beautiful card for finding clarity on things for yourself, for what's going on around you. Enjoy that.
And it says in the Simply Self, um, uh, make room for clarity of thinking and feeling.
Yes.
If we get too clogged up, or there isn't any room for thinking the thoughts that are there, and there isn't any room for feeling what we feel. And when we don't feel, we lose a lot of life. Because life, I mean, sometimes we want to shut it down because of the feelings. There's too much. But if we just send um, uh, love and blessings and intentions for all of this to resolve into something that will be wonderful for everyone, then we can come back and say, oh, it's okay to feel. It's okay to be present with the beauty of my own life. And you don't have to feel like I can't do that because so many people are suffering. We need to bring that from us out into the world so it will help change what's happening in the world so that everybody can look at their life and go, oh, I'm so grateful.
Wow. Robin. I am so impressed. You shared I'm wearing pearl earrings. They were my mom's.
Oh,
Oh, and that's so sweet. And then John says, message to her, love, remember when you, or to love and play love, remember. When you told us your name, it was like my wife who recently died was
yes.
sending me a message to play, love, and remember.
Oh,
Her name was Robin.
perfect. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
brings tears to my eyes and joy.
Me too.
Joy.
Robin was my really good friend. And
Thank you, Robin, for
yeah,
coming through, both of you. Oh, wow. Oh,
clarity and simplify as needed, Robin said.
beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. So April or May, whichever you go by, his name is next.
Okay, April.
Yeah.
So
And I
you're
think you have
in
the color card. Yeah.
of the color card.
Yeah. Did
I
you
did,
get?
I did the luminary before this one, so I think it's yours.
Oh, okay.
I did Simply So.
Yeah. Well, it's love.
Woohoo!
Love, love, love. Um, and I'm just drawn to the colors in this to start with. For you, April, or it's just this beautiful um, radiation of colors and the hearts that it goes to. To me, it really speaks of when you're coming from that center place, that heart space, that connection to the all, that that you can send out these arms reaching out in love, and that when we do that, love comes back to us. And it's saying, that humanity knows now that love wasn't lost. It's the numbers 2 and 8. And it's saying compassion, acceptance, transformation, all these things, embracing each other, allowing for things to play out, co-creating with someone else. They're all part of the divine source. And this is what the energies that are with you this week. And especially, it says that love love is when there's fear that comes in, love just can dissipate. And when you bring love, same thing happens. When you bring that in, fear dissipates. And, just bringing that, I just encourage you to bring love, 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 love into your life. There's an old song in our generation. It says, love, love, love.
Yes.
I think it was the Beatles. I don't know.
Yes, I
But
think so.
yeah, and just, you know, um, and it just says love is all there is, and just tapping into that beautiful energy. Arlene.
I had a little trouble finding the right one, but this is the right
Oh,
one. This is magenta.
strength
It's
and magenta.
magenta. So it's another form of love because it's compassion, feeling deeply for yourself and others and for this world without feeling defeated, but feeling, oh, yes, this is possible. This kind of compassion is possible. And we just keep living from compassion in any way that we can. And because, April, you work with animals, you give that compassion to the animals that you take care of. And that itself is so important because the owners that are away can trust the fact that you love that animal as much as they do.
Mm.
And that is just part of what you give to the world and give to the people that trust you and leave their animals with you.
Mm. You're right. You're right, Robin. All you need is love.
All you need is love. Yes.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah. Um, mm, let's see. Did I do a card yet for her for April?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I had both
Well,
of them.
you did magenta.
I
Okay.
love and I had the.
Yeah. Okay. It is Mia's turn.
All right, Mia,
Mia.
Mia, Mia,
Hi,
Mia.
Mia.
And I'm doing a luminary. So,
Yes.
oh, Ah,
Oh,
it's love child, Mia.
oh,
Oh, sometimes we get so involved in all of the tasks, all of the have tos, and that kind of thing, that we lose that little grateful child, that playful child. And you have so much of that playful side to you, Mia. Don't forget that. Don't let that move away. And by the way, the numbers here are 5 and 10, but it's just protect that innocence by being there with it and playing with it. And you have the discernment what is good for that playful side of your, and when it's a good time to let it out. So snuggle up with love child. it, it is just so soothing, and it will really help you to feel like you're not burdened.
I also get for that card childlike wonder.
Yes.
Like as you go out in the world, just like be in that framework of a child looking for the first time or
Yeah.
looking, early on in their life and saying, "Wow, look at that! Wow, that's amazing!" That kind of, perception. So it's like have that perception open to you, like like you're seeing it and accepting it like a new kind of thing that's going on. Or like, wow, I never looked at it that way before. That tree is absolutely gorgeous, but look at the orange on the leaves and, things like that. And her card is Strength in Purple.
Oh, that's a good one to go with it.
That's a great one because it brings in the strength of regal, commanding, and spiritual. So it taps right into that spiritual and intuition and your knowing self, and also brings in that beautiful yellow of clarity. And so I see that it's really goes well with the card that was for your luminary, and just with that childlike wonder and playfulness to really allow yourself to see the world with new eyes, with those innocent and beautiful eyes that our children have.
That's great.
Mhm.
Did
And
we find everybody?
I think we did.
Wow, we're right on the hour. 1 minute over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're so happy that all of you have come. It's just a wonderful time of week for us, and we hope that you carry with you this love and all of the messages that are here, and just come back and be here every week with us, because we have a wonderful growing community as part of this, and invite your friends, because we would like everybody to have this experience that we have when we come together.
Mm.
What else do you want to say?
I'm just so grateful that you're all here, and I'm grateful for Spirit really coming through, and I see that a lot of responses to the messages are, oh yeah, yeah, that's what I needed to hear, and that's how it works, and we're so glad to be part of it with you. It enriches us and enriches everybody that comes, and many blessings for this next week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye, Marianne.